Hello, everybody. Kim Hickey here. As promised, we're back today at 1 o'clock to share the latest updates for our 2020 virtual SuperConference Awards ceremony. With us, we have Richard Menneg, Karen D., Karen McLain, none of who need any introduction, but since they're on the screen and that's kind of my job, we just went ahead with it. So without further ado, what say you all?
Okay, what say we all? So we are, and we coined this phrase, I think, Karen D., back in Harbor Beach SuperConference. We are super excited to talk about SuperConference 2020 Day. 2020 Day, coming up during the August 12th through 15th rescheduled dates. Details to be announced soon. We're just going to do some teasers here today. It'll actually come to you live from the beautiful Omni La Costa in Carlsbad, California. Think about that. But when we finally had to give up the ghost for a live event in August, we thought long and hard about what do we do about the awards. We know how important it is to recognize ATI's and the industry's best of the best shops, including Top 25, Top 12, Top Shop for 2019, our 20 Group Awards, our Tenure and Graduation Awards, and of course our Humanitarian of the Year for 2019. This recognition is important to the ATI family and the industry we serve.
We knew we could just roll both years together and do it all at the Omni Amelia Island at SuperConference 2021 next March, but that just didn't feel right.
So we came up with the idea to do this real live event with the stage and everything befitting of all the hard work for all of our members, for the winners and participants that you put in throughout 2019. As Richard likes to say, think NASCAR without the fans.
I think NASCAR, and I'm going to change my background really quick because I saw this morning and I said, wow, this is perfect. Just a minute. So some of you probably saw this on the news, maybe you did. And that this is the Barcelona Symphony who reopened again, and they filled the entire symphony with plants, live plants in every seat, and they're going to donate the plants to somewhere. I'm not sure why they wanted to do it to plant. Maybe they're going to pick something else, and I'm not sure we could pull that off and we put plants in the ballroom. But nonetheless, think NASCAR without the fans, or the Barcelona Symphony without the people sitting in the audience. So well, K1, back to you.
Okay, so one of the things that we came up with was to actually start the day like we normally would with SuperConference and do our annual fun run on the golf course there at the Omni with yours truly running in the 5K. And so you can either run along with me or send me your time prior to the run, and no cheating, even though we all know what happens with a lot of people around here. But no cheating. And we will announce the winners at the awards. So this is open to everybody that wants to join in a fun run. And if you are a runner, I'm sure you've already seen that there's been a lot of virtual events, virtual runs that have gone on across the country. So it'll be very similar to that. Every participant will get a t-shirt, and it'll be first come, first serve at sign up. So come join us and enjoy the fun run.
Yeah, all of it, before we go on, the t-shirt, when we sent out the reschedule, we sent out a picture of our warehouse with all the boxes there that were ready to go to Carlsbad on the truck. I think they were going to get picked up the next day. And somewhere in there are our fun run t-shirts. We're not exactly sure how many are there, but we're gonna break them out and figure it out. And if you sign up for the fun run, you'll get a t-shirt. So there you go.
We have some exciting content to bring you and your team virtually throughout the day as well. And the great part is you can involve your whole team because the day is free for ATI members and friends.
Karen McLain, we participated in a very successful virtual 2-day conference about a month ago. And it was very, very well participated and very well run. And we looked at that and said, wow, we can do this as well. But to us, this is for ATI's family. The content we deliver is not going to be, being all day long. We're going to pick some important pieces to be able to bring to you at certain times so you can pop in and pop out, and more exciting details on that to follow. So we were thinking about the awards and how you might be willing to make an evening of it. Now, you probably saw on the news during the beginning of COVID, I think some of you girls out there, some of you women actually put on big evening gowns to go take out the trash because you were stuck in the house and how are you going to dress up? So we thought this was an opportunity where maybe you guys would want to dress up as well. Think maybe you could cook a great meal whenever I know people have asked what times it's going to be, but maybe you could cater it in and join us like you would on the ballroom floor. There won't be somebody serving, although you could probably hire that out to bring you plated meals. But nonetheless, we would hope that you would turn it into an evening. We know that people do that for the Super Bowl. People do that for the Academy Awards. And we're hoping that you could turn it into your own event and participate. And if you back to you, K2.
And if you win an award, you will want to be dressed to the nines because you may just need to get your picture taken virtually for the SuperConference 2020 poster. So no coming in something that Rick Johnson would wear or in his trip to the beach. So really pull all the stops out to enjoy yourself that evening. Richard, or actually Karen?
So we're also going to do a reception before the awards. So what we're envisioning with that is that you will be able to join into different groups and mingle within I'm sure some of you have done that with other Zoom meetings that you've been on. So you'll be able to go into other groups and just mingle. So not everybody's all on at one because it gets a little hard to talk at that point. So we're going to break everybody into groups so everybody can mingle and you can go into different rooms and chat with all your friends, and it'll be sort of like being there without being there. So it'll be a lot of fun. So please make sure to join us. And we're also going to be reaching out to our wonderful sponsors and vendors and just making sure that they're there to participate as well. And that'll be coming soon. We still have more work to do on that, but just bear with us and we're excited about what's about to happen.
Just sort of back to the sponsors for a second. Sponsors and trade show vendors, they have been just wonderful, sort of riding this wave with us through the months since the beginning of March. They make significant investments in SuperConference year after year after year. And they weren't beating our doors down and said, well, okay, you canceled, we want our money back. And they just have hung in with us, and we just really appreciate that. And lots of them will be moving their sponsorships and trade shows to 2021 at the Amelia Island. But we wanted to be able to recognize them as well and give them visibility in this SuperConference day because they're really important to us as well. And I know that, well, I'm sure, because everybody's just pretty zoomed out. We've been zooming for like crazy, and I keep waiting to get Zoom bombed, but it doesn't ever seem to happen to us. But nonetheless. We've been meeting virtually for months now, and we can't wait to be live again, and we know that day will come. So maybe another Zoom meeting, another Zoom day, another Zoom conference. Well, we're going to work really hard to make this as different and as live and as ATI and as SuperConference as we possibly can. But damn COVID can't stop us from doing that now, can it? So stay tuned for the exciting details. Kim has sent out some polls for you to answer, like what day would be best. We're trying to wrap it around your schedules, and so we have the most amount of participation. So I don't know. So all three of us, we are super excited. So back to you, Kim. I don't know whether you got anything else. I suppose.
What else can you say? I'm really excited about it, and I think super excited. And this is part of the new fantastic, right? I mean, listen, nothing can get us down at ATI, right? So it doesn't matter. We've been zigging and zagging through all the years in this industry, and this is just another zigger zag. But Richard, in the beginning, you said about how important this awards ceremony is for our members and also the industry, and I don't want that to just kind of get washed in with everything else. I mean, the winners, and the nominees for all of our awards and those in the running, I mean, they really, all of you set the bar for the rest of the industry. And so that's not a statement to take lightly. I mean, this is not just about ATI and the ATI community. It's the whole industry. And so, it's really important for the industry to see who wins our awards, because they know that is part of setting the bar, the standard in which they should have their shops and everything too. So I'm really glad that you mentioned it. It's not just a localized thing. Like this is about all of us in the industry. So anyway, super excited.
We are super excited, and we've got just a lot of work to do. But August will be here in a second, and you can count on us to do just a wonderful event with your participation and your enthusiasm, and we hope to see you all there soon.
And when can we expect the three of you back on here to give us another update?
Tomorrow.
2 weeks? 2 weeks?
We're super excited.
2 weeks? A teaser in 2 weeks?
Okay, 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
For another little teaser, because our members have a short attention span, so we have to keep this in front of them. So, bye everybody. Super excited.
Thank you. We love
Bye.
you.
Thank you.